A lot of times you may be out shooting pictures and you don't have the correct color that you're after. Let me show you a really cool filter called a photo filter that will allow you to go in and change the temperature really easily without having to know a whole bunch of stuff about Photoshop. For this image, I'm going to be using the Stormtrooper on Street. And this is a picture that I shot at Halloween, and obviously my son's totally into Star Wars, so this was fitting. And what I'm going to do, let's just fit him in, is go up to Image, Adjustments, and then there's a set of filters down here called Photo Filter. Now this is a great set of filters, and you'll notice that when I activate this, by default we're looking at the warming filter, and it really has no effect over this image because it's pretty warm as we speak. But what I'd like to do is cool this image, which is the opposite. And I can choose some of these cooling filters. I'm actually going to end up on 82. And you can see how much I've brought back into some of this detail as well as some of the color cast. Now, my density is pretty low. So I'm actually going to start to crank this up. And what I get is a really, really nice evening shot of this Stormtrooper. Okay, I still want a little bit of that brown and orange coming through because I want it to feel like it was shot with some other things going on. But you notice, let's just hit OK. And then I'll undo just so you can see a before and after. So here's before and here's after. And even some of these lights around here now have this nice cool effect to them. I didn't really mess with these red lights too much. I still kept them fairly red. And most of the people back here have no change. But you can tell I've created now a lot of drama in this image, and it's really more fitting for the environment. So again, you can take pretty much any image and run it through that type of a filter. So let's close this image. I'm going to bring in this file called Levels, and I'm going to run the same filter on her. It's just Image, Adjustments, down to Photo Filter. Okay, and I can warm her image. I can cool her image, or if you wanted to do some of these really cool effects, you can go in and pick anything that you want, or you can pick your own color. So let's say I wanted to give her, for some reason, a magenta push and kind of give it maybe like a little bit of an aged image. You can over process or under process however you like. So again, that's just a really cool filter that I wanted you to be aware of, that maybe if you shot your image, let me show you one more, that was maybe unsavable, and this one you can pull up as well, that maybe there's a chance that you can save this just by making a quick filter. Oops, wrong one. Cool this one and increase the density, and all of a sudden you change the complete look of this photo with just a couple of clicks.